There are times when traveling on the same path no longer provides us with the scenic stimulus that is crucial for our evolvement. Maybe something is quietly begging us to break away from the way we've always done it. We've outgrown the job, the career, the relationship. Outgrown doesn't necessarily mean become better than. It simply means we've grown out of the physical, emotional, and spiritual fit it once was. An old path for you might be perfect for someone else, just as someone else's old path might be refreshingly rewarding for you. Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when hugging our troubles no longer brings us comfort. The poor thing assurances from others no longer soothe but irritate. We become worn out by our self-subscribed smallness and can't find a reason to toot the horn of mediocrity anymore. Inside, we hear a grander instrument calling for us to pick it up and play in a larger orchestra. Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when tying life's shoelaces feels more than we can endure. Given that life is here to support and champion our spirit, not diminish or drain it, then maybe what we're being impressed to do is relinquish our grip on the laces and step into a pair of slip-ons instead. Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when windows of opportunity appear, and for whatever fear-based reason, we decline to crawl through them. The thing to remember is that there are other windows. They may appear in a different emotional architecture, but we somehow remember that windows are everywhere. To say you missed the only opportunity is like saying you missed your only chance to breathe. Another window is out there, waiting, whispering for you to crawl through its opening. Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when planning or strategizing seem for naught, when the current pool of ideas fall and all efforting only creates bigger degrees of disappointment. Dissolving effort means strengthening our allowing, and allowing means surrendering to how we think it needs to happen. That kind of surrender requires vacationing from struggle, digging our hands in dirt, picking up a fishing pole, meditating, flying a kite, playing with a child. Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when we let our age define what we can and cannot do. We forget that it is simply a number and that our mindset can be ageless. The nonsense of what society claims is age-appropriate can be quieted by our own inner guidance. The one that calls us to continue our creative quest no matter how old we are, no matter how much or how little we have created in the past. Something inside begs us to remember our ability to contribute. Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when human drama will feel impenetrable. We will find ourselves seduced by it. Like an insatiable hunger, it can control all aspects of our lives as we feed it with our thoughts. The solutions of life wait in expectancy for equal time and attention. When will the experience of solution be as riveting and rewarding as the drama? When will we wake up with the same urgency to feed the solutions? Perhaps now is one of those times. There are times when our hearts feel broken and irreparable. We walk the tightrope of vulnerability only to discover no external net is there to catch us when we fall. We vow never to attempt such foolhardy acts again, forgetting we were born to walk the high wire of unconditional love. To cease would be like chaining a running stallion. We're aware of the possibility to retrain ourselves, to shed conditions and expectations, and to love purely without agenda. Our hearts can and do mend. Our bodies grow lighter as we contemplate another try. Perhaps now is one of those times. Yes, there are times when being tired, listless, troubled, fearful, angry, heartbroken will come. For this earth journey certainly offers an emotional bounty. Likewise, there are equal doses of vibrancy, serenity, divine knowing, elation, joy, and love, all eagerly awaiting our acceptance. Yes, even in the midst of human tragedy, there is grace. Even in the midst of emotional darkness, there is light. And even in the midst of abandonment, there is great love. At some point, it will click. The remembering will occur, and we will return to the simple truth that every event provides us with choice. Every choice creates a reaction. And the reactions set a pattern of conditioning for the quality of our immediate world. There will come a time when we will know this with every fiber of our being, and we will choose joy. We will choose to honor our sacred self. We will choose to thrive, and we will choose to love all unconditionally. Perhaps now is one of those times.